On this episode of Hot Rod Kid Garage, we install a new master cylinder in the F100.
Hey guys, this is my son's 1957 F100 pickup, and we realized that his master cylinder was pretty well toast. He's been working on this quite a bit since he bought it, but anyway, so the master cylinder we realized has rust inside and most likely is putting rust into the brake lines themselves. So today what we're going to do is put a new master cylinder on, re-bleed the brakes. Hopefully we can get these brakes working better than they were before, because they weren't working all that great before. So anyway, stay with us and we'll keep you posted on what we're doing.
Alright, so I just popped off my old master cylinder, and as you can see, it's fairly rusty and crusty, especially on the inside. There's a lot of rust as well. And before I took it off, when I checked it, there was absolutely no brake fluid in there at all. So I think it's leaking out somewhere. So we're going to go ahead and throw that one away, and I got my new master cylinder right here. And it only cost about 50 bucks, so it was well worth it to just get a whole new master cylinder. And as you can see, this one's a lot cleaner, and hopefully will hold some brake fluid.
Alright, so what we're going to do is, when we took these bolts out of the 57, they were super hard to get out. We had to lube them up. We had to screw them in, screw them out, screw them in, screw them out to get them backed off so we didn't snap the bolts off. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and hit these with a wire brush, clean these threads up a little bit, lube them back up before we put them in. That way we won't have an issue with them in the future. This is what just a little bit of wire brushing does.
Alright, so some of these bolts that we pulled out, even the tracing them with the little wire brush didn't work. You can see this one's pretty shot. But luckily we have a spare bolt bin of just random bolts that we take off of other things. So we'll be able to replace at least 3 of them with new bolts. And then this one here should still be good. Alright, so what we're going to do to prevent them from rusting again is we're just going to take some of this spray. We're going to spray it in the little nuts here on the firewall, and this should help prevent them from rusting inside of there if I have to ever have to take my master cylinder off again. Alright, so now we got it all installed, and now we're just going to go ahead and pour some brake fluid in here. Holding that?
Yep. Oh yeah, did that squirt out?
Yep.
Did you hear any air?
Yep.
Do it again, tell me when.
Pump it. One second. I might have just stripped this thing out. It's stripped.
It is?
Yeah.
Great.
Oh. It looks like the little bleeder nipple that was on the end of it ripped off.
Really? Well, pull it all the way out, can you?
No, it's stripped.
Oh, you can't unscrew it?
No.
Gosh, you know what that means?
Gotta take the whole thing off.
The whole wheel brake assembly, everything has to come off. Man. You're probably going to have to buy new.
I knew that was gonna happen because the other one was all rusted and crusted too.
Yep, you're going to have to buy new wheel cylinders. Actually, I need all of them. Front and rear both. Okay, great. What time you guys close? All right, we'll be in to pick those up. All right, thank you. Bye.
How much?
$14.95 a piece for the front, $10.95 a piece for the rear.
Alright, so here's the situation we have right now. What started off to just be a simple change the master cylinder project has turned into much more as it usually does. What happened was when we were bleeding the brake lines for the master cylinder, the little bleeder valve on the back of the wheel cylinder broke off, and so we went to the parts store and got new wheel cylinders for all four all the way around. And when we took off the brake drum to put the new wheel cylinder in, we realized that these brake shoes here are pretty worn down. And since I drive this a lot, that's kind of important to have some good stopping power. So what started off as just a simple 15-minute change the master cylinder is now going to be a little bit longer because we're going to have to get new brake shoes, and all the parts stores are closed right now.